Patreon.com/the Walk-Off Podcast. $4 a month gets you in there. All right. Welcome to January 30th. It is slow baseball season. I'm starting to understand why Scott went to Africa right now. Show prep is difficult this time of year. Not a lot to talk about. Thanks again to Mr. Craig Ballard, one of the fan favorites, for joining me here today. So, Craig, how are you doing? How was your weekend, buddy?
Fantastic. Hey, I'm doing very well. Always look forward to being back on the walk-off. Shout out to Adam Mack. Shout out to Scott Belfort. Shout out to the walk-off community as well, Adam. Right, this is a pretty impressive community that's
Oh, they're
being
the
built, by
best.
the way. Yeah.
They are the best. Okay, lots to talk about today. Oh, I wish that was true. The outfield dimensions unveiled for the Rogers Center. We've known for a few days now the distances to the wall, but now we know the heights as well. So we're going to talk that. We're going to talk Buck Martinez coming back this season, but we're going to have a look ahead at potential replacements for him. We're going to talk a potential honoring of Buck Martinez with maybe a level of excellence nod. We'll get to that. We're going to talk the home run derby. Is the home run derby broken? Is it perfect the way it is? Is it a couple tweaks away from being that marquee event that we all want it to be? We're going to talk trivia night. We've got a Patreon trivia night coming up tomorrow if you're watching this on Monday.
Ooh.
So Tuesday, January 31st, we're doing a Major League. Remember that movie? Major League, Charlie Sheen. Major League trivia night for our Patreon members. So we'll talk about that and we'll get to some fun stuff from there. AL playoff teams. Last year we had Houston, the Yankees, the Guardians, the Jays, Seattle, and the Tampa Bay Rays. Playoffs going to look a lot different in 2023, I have a feeling. So we're going to talk that. And then we're going to end the show with some high variance players. Guys with high ceilings, absolutely high ceilings, and super low floors. Love that term, high variance players. Nick Ashburn on Sportsnet was the article I first saw that term. So we're going to talk that. But let's get to it. Let's start with the outfield wall, my friend. 14-foot walls in Toronto. I have an issue with this. I didn't like 10-foot walls. The Green Monster in Boston, I'm fine with. That is its own unique oddity. I'm good with it. Otherwise, not a fan of tall walls. They're bringing the walls in, but they're raising them up. How do you feel about the outfield walls in Toronto? For, I suppose, decades, we've had that symmetrical or pretty close to symmetrical outfield wall in Toronto there at the Rogers Center, Sky Dome. It's been a gripe of mine for a while. I do like seeing that's what makes baseball great, I think, is that it's a unique playing surface no matter where you go. So it is nice to see the odd features coming into the outfield wall. How do you feel about this?
You know what's going to help you and I both, Adam, is Shapiro's press conference when they sit down and explain it. Because I wonder if there's an explanation that'll make us say, "Oh my goodness, geez, there it is." Okay, because on the surface, I don't get it. I don't moving the fences in. I do get that part of it. I absolutely get that part of it, especially to right center. Congratulations, Bo. That's his power alley. Varsho, I think that's going to be his power alley. George Springer, that's his power alley. It's gonna positively affect the few Blue Jays. What I think is being left out a little bit right now, Adam, is that's 9 innings for both teams. So as much as I keep hearing, hey, it's going to help the Jays with this, this, and this, the other team's getting those same 9 innings. The other team's getting those same 27 outs. So it may be beneficial all around. I am right there with you with the gripe about the height of the fence. That's why I say we need to hear from Shapiro. We need to hear somebody from the Blue Jays explain something where we say, oh my gosh, there it is right there. Okay, now that is making sense, because I do not get it. I do not get it. On the surface, what are you trying to promote there? That's a lot less drama for robbed home runs.
Oh, that's my favorite play in baseball, Craig.
Runs.
So we are going to start doing trivia nights once a month. We are going to be keeping score for prizes. we're going to be keeping a 12-month running tally of the leaderboards as well. So by December, someone will have the 2023 walk-off trivia crown, Blue Jays jersey, potentially more. We'll see how the more Patreon members we get, the more money we have to spend on these prizes. The prize for tomorrow is going to be a New Era fitted baseball cap. If you haven't yet, join, because the longer you wait, the harder time you're going to have getting that year-end prize.
I wonder if I can add to this here. So you guys are at 40 Patreon. How about this? If before it's go time tomorrow, if that's up to 50, I'll contribute a Ricky Tiedemann rookie card, 2 Ricky Tiedemann rookie cards. So the people who are 1 to 40 will be in that draw automatic. Remember, we got to get to 50 now. We got to get to 50 for this to unlock. So we get to 50 by the time it starts tomorrow. The 40 that were already Patreon members, we'll do 2 Ricky Tiedemann rookie cards in there, and we'll do a draw for those 10 or however many people it's going to be new as well. So up to 3 Ricky T rookie cards up for grabs. So help spread the word. All we need to do.
That's so generous,
it's not all
Craig.
we need to do, right, Adam? Because it's a climb, but
Yep.
let's do that. Let's do that. We get up to 50 by the time tomorrow hits. And you know what? If that happens as well, okay, we better do something for the winner as well. Maybe a Manoa rookie card or a Ricky T for the winner tomorrow as well. But for all 4 of these cards, Adam, for it to be unlocked, all of that has to happen. We got to be at least 50. So
all right,
Walk off family got some work to do.
Patreon.com/the Walk Off Podcast. $4 a month gets you in there. Oh, that's my favorite play in baseball, Craig. I love it.
As well it should be.
Yeah. I mean, I don't, other than, again, interesting oddities like the Green Monster, and I know there's like the Crawford boxes in Houston there. Other than some weird oddities where maybe a high wall is justified, give me like 7-foot walls all the way around. I just, there's nothing better than seeing a deep shot and a right fielder or whoever it is take a run, climb the wall, arm over the wall, and bringing back a absolute home run. And it's just not the same to see a guy climb the wall full extension and steal a double from someone. I don't.
Yeah. Well, Adam, we've got the World Baseball Classic coming up, and I think this is now 2 World Baseball Classics ago that Adam Jones robbing, though. You're going to see that highlight everywhere, and I think this is now 2 World Baseball Classics ago. That's how incredible, that's how memorable, that's how noteworthy robbing someone of a home run is. Home run, that's people that can't even spell the word baseball understand what a home run is. People have no interest in baseball, understand what a home run is. To be able to rob somebody of that, man, absolutely epic. So now you got that play, you got the crowd reaction, you got flipping now we're seeing the pitcher's reaction. Like, it's all amazing. I remember Vernon Wells in Yankee Stadium. I mean, how far back is this going? I remember it like it was yesterday, robbing a home run. And at Yankee Stadium, this flipping guy got a standing ovation from Yankee, because even Yankee fans are like, I mean, what are we going to do? That was incredible. I mean, what are we going to do? That was incredible. Okay, fine, hats off, fine, hats off. That's what the Blue Jays have gone out of their way, Adam, to take away that drama. So I don't get it. That's why I say we need to hear from them, because maybe they'll say something that helps it make sense for us.
Yeah, I don't get it either, man. It's especially in like a playoff situation, like the high stakes, it's a tight game. You see that drive to right field, to left field, whatever, and it's like just that tension for those 3 seconds of, is it gone? And then to have someone just make an absolutely heroic play to come up with it.
And that's one of the main comments from Baltimore's changes that they made, Adam Mack. That fan base was livid with that. Remember, they took their home run robbing left field and moved it back 20 feet. Now no one's hitting home runs, no one's robbing anything. It did help the pitching staff, I will say that. But didn't the Toronto Blue Jays spend money to help the pitching staff already? Like, I don't think a building in strategy to help the pitching staff is what this was a part of. So in our own division, we've seen teams make inexplicable changes to the outfield fence, and the fan base, no bueno, did not like.
I suppose center field, I should mention 8 feet in center field. So there is some chances for Kiermaier.
Kiermaier, yeah.
There to, I still feel like 8 feet is a little tall. I mean, what's the average baseball player? 6 foot. Let's just call it 6 foot plus 2 feet worth of arm. That's 8 foot to your glove if you're flat footed, maybe, and then a hop. So you could rob a home run at 8 feet, but I don't know, Craig. I don't know about this.
Yeah, no, I'm
Um,
with you. Adam, do you agree that that's our chance? The Blue Jays come out and say something that makes us go, "Oh my gosh!" That because right now on the surface is not making sense to us.
yeah, I think voice your opinion is great because we are only on phase one of these renovations. Phase two next or this off season, next off
Oh,
season.
good point.
I always get confused there when you're. Is it this Wednesday or next Wednesday? Well,
Yeah,
next Wednesday is
yeah.
this Wednesday coming up, right?
Is the
So
one coming up? Yeah.
right. This Wednesday coming up is the next Wednesday. Anyways, the off season following the 2023 ball season, we are going
Yeah.
to have phase two of renovations, and I'm hearing that it's going to be foul territory that's going to be getting adjusted. We're going to have
Mhm.
some new dimensions in foul territory. If we make enough noise, maybe there's a chance these walls do get changed. I don't know if the distance to the wall is going to change, like with the new
Mhm.
locations of the bullpens and stuff. I feel like that's going to be pretty close to set in stone. But yeah, I mean, go to Twitter, go to Instagram, go to whatever. I think if you're as annoyed with this as we are, now is the time. Like, speak up. This is might be your last chance until a new stadium gets built to acknowledge the fact that hey, the fans want shorter walls. Like, I would have rather seen the walls go back 10 feet and be lower. I don't know. I could go on and on about this, Craig. We don't have to spend too much time on the outfield wall. It will be interesting to see how it plays out, and I think,
Yeah.
like you said, we're going to need a press conference with an explanation. We're going to need some sort of a behind the scenes tour from Shai Davidi or something with some sort of an explanation. But yeah, it's one of the most excited plays in baseball, and to just absolutely remove that, I can't wrap my mind around it. So.